He may have an opportunity for this track to dry. Now look at the field, trying to find clear air. Bruno Junqueira seems to think it's a 2x2 start.
Making a big move up the inside. Looks like he's by Cristiano going down into one.
What a move by Bruno Junqueira, and we have a huge accident on the front straightaway. Several cars have come together, and the track is blocked. There it is.
Big accident. We saw cars flipping right in front of us as they came by.
Red flag.
Be a red flag.
One of the players' cars, Adrian Fernandez. It's like Tora Takagi.
Michel Jourdain.
I think that's Takagi that's upside down.
That's Michael Andretti's onboard camera. There's Andretti.
Jimmy Vasser.
Jimmy Vasser's car upside down. Andretti coming to his aid.
Carpentier. Here comes Tagliani.
There's Tora Takagi's
Horrible
machine.
Crash. A lot of the crew guys coming over trying to help out. Helmets, fire suits.
It's Michael Andretti. They're helping Jimmy's out of his car now.
Working on a fire at the back. Vasser's car came down on top of Andretti's. See Christian Fittipaldi's crew in there helping out as well as they tend to Tora Takagi. Patrick Carpentier. There's Mario Dominguez climbing from his broken machine.
Everybody out of their cars but Tora Takagi at this point. The Sippo Green safety team there.
Horrendous crash as the green came out.
I have never seen anything like this.
Take that back. Adrian is still in his car.
There's Dominguez. He's had a difficult time in his first appearance on this track. It's Vasser's car still lying across Andretti's.
This is one of the scariest moments in racing right here.
Team Rahal crew goes to work on the backup shell car for Jimmy Vasser.
And Michel Jourdain getting their backup car ready. A lot of these guys will be working hard trying to get their backup cars ready. It probably will be a restart.
Safety crew still attending. Recall that he suffered a cracked pelvis earlier this year in the Vancouver round in a multi-car crash. Looks like Michel Jourdain Jr. is speaking to him. Here's another replay from our host broadcasters, Channel 10. Oh, Dominguez, the last car to arrive on the scene, scattering cars everywhere.
Just a battering ram.
Now look from Michael Andretti's onboard. That's how bad the visibility is.
You just can't see anything coming off a start like this. All the water in the air. We talked about that a little earlier, how difficult that is, and that's horrendous.
There's no reaction time at all. As they continue to work on two of the drivers involved in the accident, let's go to Calvin Fish with Mario Dominguez.
Mario, you're at the back of the pack there. Spectacular accident. What was your viewpoint?
I couldn't see anything, and actually I was going very slow just because I couldn't see anything. And all of a sudden I heard on the radio, yellow, yellow, and that's when I saw the cars stopped in the middle of the track. So I couldn't even brake at all. I hope everybody's okay, really. It was a pretty hard accident.
Go down to Double D, I believe he's with Michael.
Michael, that was as scary a scene that we've seen for a long time. What did you see from where you were?
Nothing. That was the thing. And then all of a sudden I just saw two players' cars stop, and I just ran right in the back of them, and I just went flying through cars. Were going over the top of me or the side of me, and I mean, it was just unbelievable.
Thank you, Michael. Michael is shaken, as you can imagine here. Scott, I think you made a point earlier on, when you drive in the rain and when the spray begins to fly, you can't see anything in front of your face for the first 2 feet, and suddenly you'll see the red light. I think that's what Michael was describing there. Never saw anything until the impact almost.
We were talking, that's one of the scariest points. It's let's go down to Calvin with Jimmy Vasser.
Jimmy, how you feeling? I see you holding your wrist. You okay?
No, I'm all right. Just banged up a little bit. I was upside down, and I seen Michael coming right at me, and he hit me. I just, thank God it was the right angle. And
did you see what triggered the whole thing?
You know, I hit the back of Fernandez. I came on the start, and all of a sudden, the back of Fernandez's car just came at me. I don't know if he checked up for something in front of him or what, but I couldn't see anything to go. But you got to keep some pace because I didn't want anybody to run in the back of me. And you know, I hit the back of Fernandez. You know, I don't know if that started or what, but I just couldn't see a damn thing, trying to keep some sort of pace. And all of a sudden, you know, Fernandez came, you know, at me from. I ran into the back of him, but.
Has Scott given you any indication if you'll be able to start the backup cars?
I don't know. I just got back. I know the guys are getting the backup car out.
Okay, we see Michael's car being wheeled out of the garage. Jimmy's on his way, and we understand they will be able to start the backup, guys.
Thanks very much. Obviously, every driver shaken by this accident. As we take another look, there's Fernandez.
You see Fernandez's car is already backwards.
Takagi, Christian Fittipaldi, then Jimmy Vasser hit by Dominguez. Both Takagi and Vasser tossed in the air. Man, now this is the interesting view. This isn't slow motion. Years ago when I was covering Formula One in the first Australian Formula One Grand Prix in Adelaide, we had a heavy downpour, and I remember vividly the view from the onboard camera out the back of Martin Brundle's Tyrrell as Ayrton Senna and the McLaren came racing up through that spray and hit him in the back. There is no time for the driver to react.
Looks like Jimmy got in the back of Fernandez there. And that's what's so tough. There's so much spray coming up. You just can't see anything.
We have a long cleanup. It looks like the stretcher is out on the track. We'll be back in a moment, live from Australia.